Okay, so we're ready to set everything up, but first of all, I'm going to not use the root account. I want to create another account with the server. So let's go ahead and choose the add user command, and I'm going to create an account called Alex, and there we go. So it prompts me now to enter a new password, so I'll go ahead and do that, and prompts me to retype. Full name it asks you for, and the rest of the information I don't want to give, and it's all correct. Yes, there we go. So that's as simple as that. We've created a new user called Alex, we've set a password, and we can go ahead and log out and log back in. However, we won't have root privileges. We're going to be using sudo to allow us to gain root privileges before we do anything, and we need to go ahead and change configuration first. So let's go ahead and edit the configuration. So I've typed in vi sudo, which is the ability to edit, basically using vi nano. Sorry, this configuration. So you can see nano at the top here. This might seem a little bit strange to some people. What we need to do now is we need to basically copy this line here that we can see. So we've got user privilege specification. We need to copy this and do exactly the same for the account that I've just created. So this just gives me root privileges on my Alex account. There we go, simple as that. So I'm going to press Control and X and then hit Y, and that will save it. And there we go. So now what we can do is go ahead and log out and log back in as Alex if we want to. So let's go ahead and hit exit, and let's go ahead and putty over to that server again. Here we are. Oops, let's go ahead and open that. So let's copy. And here we go. So let's go ahead and log in as Alex. I'm going to type in my password. There we go. So I have user privileges. So if I type in sudo, you can see it gives us the usage, but I type in sudo and any command. So I could use apt-get install and then choose something to install. So we'll be looking at this just now. We're going to go ahead and set up Apache. Now this is extremely easy. It's so easy to set Apache up. It's, as I've already described, we're setting up a LAMP stack, so we're setting up Apache, it's on Linux, so we're setting up Apache, MySQL, and PHP, and to install Apache, it's, ridiculously easy. So let's go ahead and use sudo apt-get, sorry, we're going to update this first. So we want to make sure this is up to date. So we type in the password. We'll only have to do this once, it won't prompt us again. So wait for that all to do. It gives you some percentages and makes you look really cool with all this stuff scrolling around. So wait for that to download. It shouldn't take much longer. Lovely, so that's done. Now we need to install Apache. So we're going to be installing Apache 2, obviously. So I'm going to say apt-get install, like we just looked at a moment ago, and I'm choosing Apache 2. And there we go. So it prompts you if you want to continue and tell you how much disk space is going to be used. We can just type Y and let that run through and install. Again, this doesn't take very long, so by the time I finish droning on, this probably should have finished. There we go, perfect timing. Now, let's go ahead and copy this, and let's paste this into a new window. And there we go. So we've now connected to our server using the IP address of our droplet, and that has basically allowed us to create a server. So we now have Apache running, and we can serve content. So that's basically how to do that. In the next part, what we want to do is go ahead and install MySQL and PHP, and then we're going to look at creating some test files. And then what we'll do later on is create an FTP account, so we can FTP over to this, and it'll be a bit easier to do.